Good afternoon, everybody. SoCalsabre here, and I hope that everyone is having a nice Sunday afternoon. The fall temperatures seem to have finally set up here in the desert, and it's a lot better than those summer hundreds. Well, today I'm going to be taking a look at shootout hockey. You know, as I said in my wrap-up, you know, when APA finished its turn on the table, now that the hockey's coming in, basketball's coming in, football's in. So I'll be playing a little bit of each one over this fall, and some winter, and spring. So I want to start off with hockey, since my hockey probably is my favorite sport. And I have 4 different hockey games. You'll probably get to see all of them sooner or later this year or early next year. The first one's going to be shootout hockey. I've had this for a couple of years. I do have some projects going on it, so let's get down to the table and see what we got going. Shootout hockey is a PDF purchase. I don't make many of those, but I did pick up this one here. And the difference, one of the biggest differences, this is really quick play, but unlike the football game I'm doing, quick play, this one doesn't give you player stats that I like in that. I have a couple different seasons and a project going in a couple of them. The project with this one is a replay of the 1979-1980 Buffalo Sabres team. I'm not going to try to explain all of the rules to you, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through like one period, and I'll explain everything as I go through the period so that you can see. There is a rule book. This does play with facts and dice. Most of you know I prefer facts because it kind of eliminates all of the charts during play. I've created myself a sheet that I use to mark the minutes off, mark goals and scoring attempts, so that I can do some stats later on in there. And so that's what I'll be doing over here when we have that. I did a little bit of pre-work setting up the defenses and the offenses. On any cards numbered 1 through 22, Buffalo's going to get an opportunity to score a goal. Philadelphia, on the other hand, numbers are 84 through 100. These numbers are determined using a chart and using the goalie's defense versus the offense of the opposing team. So with that, we'll get going. All right. So the first thing we're going to do, and I'll show you each card as we go along, is we're going to turn over what's called the timing card. And in the timing card, look up here, it says 1 minute. So I'm going to put it down. I'm going to chalk off 1 minute, and then we're going to see what happened during this minute. 0-0, right off the bat. That's in Philadelphia's range, right at the top of their range. So they are going to get an opportunity. So then we flip over the next card, and we're going to say, who's getting the shot? Is D. Now we're going to look down here on Philadelphia's card. All of these different players have different ratings for their scoring chances, and D is the 4th line center, McLeish. Okay, so now we've got to see where is he going to be shooting from. So we're going to be looking at this card. This is even strength, power play, and shorthanded. He's going to be shooting from the face-off circle. Okay, so we do it down and we draw one more card to see what happens. And from the face-off circle, he has scored a goal. And Philadelphia goes up early in this game, 1-0. Donnie Edwards looks like he's not settled into the game yet for the Sabres. There's a way of doing assists. When we get to if the Sabres score, I'll show you how the assists go. I don't track the assists for the opponents. So we go back, timing chart again. This time it's 2. So 2 more minutes. 97, my goodness. Here they come again, Philadelphia again. Who's getting it this time? D. Wasn't that the guy that just shot? This is McLeish again. This line is all over Buffalo. And it's the fourth line. Okay, where's he shooting from? The face-off circle again. And the face-off circle this time is no goal. Donnie Edwards makes the save. Okay, so we're going into the next minute. One more minute. We're going along pretty slow here in my demonstration for you. Okay. 10. Here we go. Sabres are getting an opportunity here because their numbers are 1 to 22. Who's getting it? I. We go down here to I, and it's Rick Martin. Rick Martin's having a pretty fair season so far. Sabres are 9-2 at this point. Okay, so where's Martin going to be shooting from? He's going to be shooting from the face-off circle. Face-off circle, Martin scores a goal. Scoring really quickly here for you. Sometimes it don't happen this fast. So now we're gonna do show you the assists. So as we already know, Rick Martin's line's on 1 because he just scored. We're gonna look at that last card. And we're gonna go to D2. So it's gonna be the first line with the second defensive pairing. Okay, then we're going to take over and we're going to look at this. Left wing. Well, Martin is the left wing, so nobody gets that one. We're going to get one more, and we're going to look at this one over here, right wing. So Sealing gets an assist. Okay, 1-1. Lots of time left in this slow-moving period here. Here's a 3-minute one. So we're going to knock off 3 minutes. We're going to turn it over. 5. Buffalo coming on a charge again. Boy, I'm getting a lot of shots to show you guys. Who is this one? This is J. Look down here in the J. This is Gilbert Perreault. This is the French Connection line here. No, not quite. René Robert's not on there. Okay, and here we go. Where's he shooting from? Perreault is shooting from the blue line this time. Long shot. Blue line, a save. See the SAV here? We're going to go down here and look at the goalie Meyer save. 5 to 9. 5 to 9. If the number that comes up is 5 to 9, he makes a save. If not, it'll be a goal. And we're going to go look on the card. And a 9, and he makes the save. So no goal for Perreault. Timing card, 3 minutes. We're at the 10-minute mark of the first period. 90. We're getting a lot. This is crazy a lot. This is Philadelphia getting one here. This is Bob Kelly. Okay, and Bob's going to be shooting from the slot. Good chances down there at that slot. In the slot, it's a save. So this time we're going to be looking at Donnie Edwards. The saves are 6, 8, and 12. 6 through 8 and 12. And the save is 8. He just makes it. No goal. Okay, the timing card. 1 minute. Slowly creeping along. It's quick. You can see how this goes. Once you're used to it, this is going pretty fast. What happened in this 1 minute? Okay, we got a penalty, an A penalty versus the home team. So we're going to flip over a card, and we're going to look at the penalty. Looking at the home team, we're going to look for X's and Y2s. They have one guy with an X here, two guys with Y2s. Okay, so there's actually, there's another Y2. So there's 4 guys. They're actually going to be, for the purposes of the game, they would have been charged with 4 penalties, but you don't play all 4 power play penalties. You only play 1. The other 3 seem to abstractly happen at some other point in time and with no results. So now on the power play, Buffalo's going on the power play, and you only use 1 card one card for 1 minute. Each card that you turn over is going to be like 1 minute. Okay, so the first minute of the power play is minute number 12. And we'll see what happened. Buffalo is getting a power play opportunity with that 6. Who's getting it? H. Danny Gare. Okay, so now on the power play, we're going to see where he's shooting from. He's going to be over here in the slot in this column under power play. And then we're going to go slot, power play, slot, and Danny Gare scores. So that'll come bring that end of the power play with over with only 1 minute. As you know, when you score in a power play, it's over. So let's go in. Gare was the line 2 was on there. Let's see. And it was the defensive 1. So let's check the assists. Left wing. That's McKegney. Gets an assist. And the center, Derek Smith. So at the 12-minute mark, Sabres have pulled ahead 2-1. We got 2 minutes off the clock. Not been too many dead times in this game. 13, Buffalo again. We'll see who's getting it this time. S. Go over to the Buffalo card. S. There's got to be an S on there. Mongrain is getting the shot. I think his first name is Steve. Where's he going to be shooting from? He's going to be shooting from the face-off circle. Face-off circle's the save. Again, Myers saved us 5 through 9. So we're going to go here, and it's a 9. And sure as heck, he saved it again. No goal. Okay, now we got 3 minutes on this one. And let's see what happened in here. We got a penalty, a home, and away. This gets a little confusing for me sometimes. So first you got to check the away team. Okay, so we got a W and a Y2 for the Sabres. There's 2 W's and 1 Y2, so they got 3. Okay, now we're going to check for the home team. W and Z2. So they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's going to give the power play to Buffalo, because they outnumbered them. But only one power play gets played in that 1 minute. Okay, so the first minute here we're going to chalk off the 18th minute of the there and see what happened. 15, Buffalo's getting the place on the power play. Q. Lindsey Ruff getting an opportunity. Lindsey in the power play, shooting from the blue line. Apropos, since he's a right winger, and it's no goal. Okay, so we're going into the last minute of the power play, which is the 19th minute, and after the 19th minute, we don't play anymore. And we chalk the minute off, and then we'll see what happens here. 78. Nothing happened. That's the first time we've had it. Nothing happened during that time. So the period is over. But the Sabres ahead 2-1. Okay, see how I mark my chart there? It's a little thing. You see how it shots 1, 2, and 3. There's a little thing. I'll show you how this works here. It's a chart. Okay, on this chart, you do the scoring chances. The Sabres had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scoring chances. So you're going to go 5 times the first number, 4, 15. That's the number of shots that were recorded by Buffalo in that first period. Now we're going to go 3 for Philadelphia. Turn over the first number, and it's a 4. And they got 12 shots. So that's how you get the total shots for the game. I like to see those. It really means nothing in my stats. Yeah, it might be for the goalies. I haven't determined how much I'm going to be checking for the goalies. But anyways, this is Shootout Hockey. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put you on pause, and then I'm going to play the second period, and I'll bring you back in for the third period since this is my first time. And we are back. Just getting ready to start the third period. Activities in the second period saw Mike Ramsey from the Sabres score a power play goal to put them up 3-1. Right at the end towards the end of the period, the Buffalo took a penalty, and we played 1 minute of the penalty. So Philadelphia is on the power play, and they're going to go for their second minute here. We're already on the penalty, so we don't do the penalty. 52, nothing happens. Okay, here we go. 3 minutes. Buffalo hoping the big numbers come up on this one. What happened in this 3-minute period? 75. Nothing happened. Just a lot of skating, a lot of going back and forth, maybe a few shots. It says there was a couple shots there if you use another thing, which I don't use. Okay, 3 more minutes on a timing chart. Yeah, this game was played on November 4th, 1979. That was 3 more minutes. Let's see what happened in this 3 minutes. There we go. We got a penalty, home and away again. Another double penalty. Okay, here's the away. W and Y2. That's the same thing we had before. 1, 2, 3. And then we got Philadelphia. X or Y and X2. Here's 1X2. 2 X2s. But I got 2, so Philadelphia's going back on the power play because they got less than Buffalo did. So we go to the first minute of the power play. It doesn't matter what the time says on there. The first card in timing cards in the power play are always a 1. 23. And what I didn't tell you before, on a power play, the team that's on a power play gets their scoring thing increased by 15. Like Philadelphia's 84 to 100, they would go to 69 to 100. Okay, but this 23, nothing happened because that's just outside of Buffalo's range. Okay, there's the timing one. And we're going to be doing 1. So Buffalo, we're going to be getting a shorthanded opportunity for the Sabres. And this H. Let's see who H is. Danny Gear. Okay, so let's see where he's going to be shooting from. Shorthanded. All right, so they're going to the shorthanded ones always shoot from the blue line. Okay, so Danny's shooting a long range shot here. Blue line, no goal. There's more time off the clock. Next timing card. 3 minutes. We're at the 12-minute mark. Let's see what happened in this 3 minutes. Buffalo on the charge again. Remember, the numbers are 1 to 22. Who's getting this one? Jay. Here's Perreault. This is his fourth chance in the game. He has not scored. He did, I said it was 3-1. It's 4-1. He did take a shot in the second period, and there was a rebound, and Bill Hyatt scored a goal. So it is 4-1. I've forgotten to see that one. So Perreault. See where he's shooting from. From the blue line again, another long shot. There's the blue line, and there's that save. You remember that save number. We're going to go down here to Meyer's save number is 5 through 9. So we're going to flip it over. The save is 9. Guys have no goal. Okay, so here we go. 3 more minutes. We got them all going now. We had the short ones in the first period, and then we got the big ones coming in. I shuffled them after the second period. See what happens here. 90. This is Philadelphia's numbers. Philadelphia, I. Who is this? This is Bob Kelly. And where's Bob going to be shooting from? He's going to be shooting from the slot. In the slot, there's another save number. Here's the save 6 through 8 and 12 on Donnie Edwards' card. The save is 6, just in there, another no goal. One of these days I'm going to score on that thing. They call it the spectacular save, I guess, whatever. Okay, here we go with the timing chart. 4. My goodness, this is going to take us to, this is going to be the last segment of the game. Sabres really liking this one. 33, nothing happened. Game is over. 4-1 Sabres. See what kind of shots we had that period. Okay, Buffalo had 2 opportunities. We're going to draw a card. 2 and 1. They only had 6 shots. They had a total of 28 shots against Mir, and he made 24 saves. Okay, shots for these guys. Now, they only had 1, and it's times 3 is 7. So they put up 29 shots against Donnie Edwards. They outshot the Sabres that time, but Donnie made 28 saves. So the final, 4. We got them again. Let me make sure. 4-1. Sabres go to 10-2 on the season record. Thank you for joining me. You like this game? Go out there, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and push it out into your social media channels. I will be doing a few more replays of this as I play it, and I might bring in my 2018-2019 project that I got going also. That's the not-so-good Sabres. So anyway, till you see from me again, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other. This is SoCalsabre saying stay safe.